Yeah, 5 years ago I was diagnosed as having been dyslexic for my entire life, and which explained a lot of things. It was like the last puzzle part in a tremendous mystery that I've kept to myself all these years.
And the Oscar for the Best Picture of 1993 goes to Schindler's List.
And the Oscar goes to Steven Spielberg.
The Oscar goes to, this is a big surprise, Steven Spielberg for Schindler's List.
So, Austin, what'd you think of the opening credits?
Well, I can't believe Sir Steven Spielberg, the grooviest filmmaker in the history of cinema, is making a movie about my life. Very shagadelic, baby, yeah! Having said that, I do have some thoughts.
Really? My friend here thinks it's fine the way it is.
Well, no offense, Sir Stevie, but you gotta have mojo, baby, yeah! Hit it!
Can I help you?
That's where they pay the taxes, right?
Right. This money is for the year's assessment on the St. Helena the Blessed Shroud Orphanage in Calumet City, Illinois.
$5,000. It's all there, pal.
And here is your receipt.
A journalist asked me years ago a question I really couldn't answer. What do you do? Why do you do this? And I don't know where it came from, but I sort of turned to the journalist. I said, I dream for a living. I was actually unable to read for at least 2 years. I was 2 years behind the rest of my class, and of course I went through what everybody goes through, is teasing. And I had to go through that for a long time. And so the teasing, you know, led to a lot of other problems I was having in school, but it all stemmed from the fact that I was embarrassed. I dreaded going to school, because if I was called on,
Sure.
and I was told to stand in the front of the class and open my book and read from the book in the 3rd grade, that day would be another long day in a long series of the worst days of my life. I got bullied. I dealt with it by making movies. Every movie I make, and every movie I start, I don't think I can pull it off. The same feeling I get going to work every morning is the feeling I got going to school every day. Being a bit of an outsider and not being normal and not quite getting good grades and not being able to compete, and my tummy is spilkus, my mom would call it. I was, you know, the last kid to be chosen for the softball team, the last kid to be chosen for the touch football team, the last kid to be chosen for basically everything, including badminton. I have 7 kids. When they were all growing up, I told them stories every night. I went from room to room to room telling them all different stories. And I do the same thing with a camera and a crew. Every movie I've ever made has come from some place, whether conscious or unconsciously, emotional and deep. Films are markers. They're stepping stones, all about who I was at different spaces of my own growth as an artist and as a husband and dad.
We have a translation airlock on their audio signal. We're taking over this conversation now.
Sometimes a dream almost whispers, always whispers, it never shouts. Very hard to hear. And if you can listen to the whisper, and if it tickles your heart, and it's something you think you want to do for the rest of your life, then that is going to be what you do for the rest of your life, and we will benefit from everything you do.